No.
Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to another Detective Pikachu live stream here on the KwingsLetsPlays channel. Before we start, make sure you guys subscribe if you're new, and if you're an old subscriber, make sure you hit that bell to be notified when we release a new video. So today we are on a crazy cruise ship with a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. And I was busy with, of course, a lot of tax stuff, so it's kind of crazy.
Yes, our favorite time of the year.
Coffee is a complex topic, Tim, but I'll share what I know with you. Detective Coffee Note number 29. A blend is when you mix together more than one type of coffee bean. You can invent a whole new flavor.
Ah, Pikachu and his words of wisdom.
Yep.
So this is the captain ship, and I guess we'll talk to the captain now.
What is it?
How can I help you, Mr. Goodman? There's something I'd like to ask you. And what might that be? About the show. Alright, that humming is the game. I was like, what? Do you know anything about the Prime Treasure Show? We'd love to know more about what kind of show it is, but we can't get tickets. I'm really sorry, but I don't know much about the show myself. Even though you're the captain? Well, sorry not to be much help, but all shows are planned by the committee. What do you mean? Well, you see, the ship is a little unusual. The passengers are actually the owners. All the rooms are privately owned, and everything from the events on board to the next destination are decided by a committee run by the passengers. Whoa! So the passengers have the power, more power than you do, Captain! So I don't know anything about what shows might be planned. All I do is, you know, all that's run by the committee. I see. Well, thank you very much. About the suitcase. We're trying to find Miss Rose's suitcase. We're also in the process of notifying every department about the mask. I hope every suitcase ends up where it should be. Where are you keeping that suitcase now? In front of Nosepass. Nosepass seems to have taken a shine to it. I'm guessing, come to think of it, it seems like the owner of the suitcase is also interested in that show. When I had a good look through the suitcase, I found a strange note. What? Let's see. Prime Treasure Show, iced tea, the unusual furlfish, umbrellas, and yellow deck chairs. What does it even mean? Is it some kind of code? There are some random words written down. Actually, Tim, there was something else besides that note. A ticket. I don't know what it's a ticket for, though. We're gonna use that ticket.
Cool.
Is this Nosefish?
Nosepass.
And yes, Kester, Pikachu's voice is low in this game.
Yes, and before I forget, guys and gals, this is a live Let's Play. So what's happening now is happening now. This is like you guys are hanging out in our living room watching us do a live show. Alright. Are you the captain's partner? Nose. What's that? We should go in front of you if we want to talk. Nosepaw. You can only face north. Okay, you're a little weird. But can we move, to be in front of you? So I have to...
Nose. So I guess it really does always face north.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nose.
Okay. About the suitcase. You love the mask inside. Oh, the captain put it in front of you when he noticed you were trying hard to turn your head so you could see?
Nosepaw.
It made you happy, huh? Well, that's good. Okay, so this is the mask. There's a ticket in there. Yeah, it doesn't say what the event is, but it has today's date on it. I wonder what the ticket is for. Yeah. Ticket. We stole the ticket.
Yes, Charles, we are going to quack the case. Keep the puns coming, guys.
That was a bizarre note in the suitcase. Yeah, I wonder if it's related to the mask in there somehow. It could be some kind of secret code that lets you get into the show. We still don't know what kind of show it is, though, but we might be able to find out more if we follow what the note says. There's one thing on the note we can start investigating immediately, right? What's that, the Prime Treasure Show? Oh, come on. We've already tried looking into the show, but got nowhere. No, there's something else. Iced tea? Iced tea. I think that's a little too broad. Come on, there's definitely something here. The umbrellas and the deck chairs? Yeah, we did see them around the pool, but I didn't notice anything unusual. Are you serious? The fish? Oh, whatever. Exactly. We might be able to figure out the code on the note if we talk to the frillfish. Hopefully it'll lead us to the show. Let's go find that fish and see what it can tell us. Okay, Pikachu. Anything to get rid of that humming in my ears. My gosh.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. So hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day today. So we're gonna find
I was just thinking of typing that. Mine Jinx.
Mine Jinx.
Yeah, I actually just was watching. I didn't know that goldfish can actually play with. You can actually put little rings in your tank and play with your goldfish, and they'll fetch rings for you and bring them back up to the top. Apparently, a lot of people do that. I didn't do anything with my goldfish when I had them. I have no idea that happened. Oh, hey, Tim.
Amelia, Mr. Graham, what's up?
Welcome back. We were just talking about you. Did you find out anything about the show?
No, I didn't, friend zone. Well, even the captain didn't know anything about it, but we did manage to get some new information. The suitcase had a note in it.
A note?
That's what I said. Yes, it had a few things written on it, but one of the things was the Prime Treasure Show. Oh, that's quite a scoop, Tim. A stolen mask and a mysterious show. This whole suitcase incident is just full of surprises. He's totally planning to make it part of the program. Is that all he ever talks about?
So, are you going to investigate what was in the note now?
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to try and find out more about what was written on it.
Okay, I'll keep trying to find out more about this mysterious show.
Okay, so she's done. What about you, Graham? Well, the interview with the captain is next. Okay.
What's up?
Okay, she has nothing else to report. You! Can I help you? About the luxury cruise ship. I'm in the charge of the maintenance as well as steering the ship. Those sound like important duties. I admit I do get nervous sometimes, but it's very rewarding. Okay. Guess we'll go to the deck now. That's what I would think. So all these rooms are owned by the different guests, and the captain doesn't even get a say in what's going on.
That's crazy.
Frill?
Okay.
Frill?
A lot of Pikachu here.
Frill?
You're in charge of carrying luggage with those thin arms, huh? But it's a very elegant... I think it fits the atmosphere of the ship perfectly.
Yep.
Frill?
It says thanks. Seems like it enjoys being on this ship.
But how does it carry the heavy bags?
Frill?
Oh, you're not a waiter? Sorry about that.
Frill?
We should place our order with a frillfish that's carrying a tray. Oh, the ones we saw on the deck. Okay.
Frill? Frill?
I see. You don't know what it means either. I don't think this is the usual frillfish mentioned in the note.
Frill? Frill?
I get it. No need to get so agitated. What's wrong? It's saying that the frillfish on the second floor of the deck is always slacking off.
Frill?
It's unfair that it gets to take things easily, huh? I wonder what this all means. That's the frillfish we're after. Let's go!
Frill?
To the lazy frillfish!
Yup, pretty much.
You called it, like, in a previous episode, actually.
I did?
And until this series is finished, guys and gals, new episodes of Detective Pikachu at 6 p.m. daily, live.
Ah.
I had taxes to do, and actually, after this stream, I have to do more taxes.
Frill? Frill?
Place about the frillfish.
Frill?
Doesn't ring a bell. Well, thanks anyway.
Frill? Frill?
You don't have much time to speak with the other frillfish. Sure looks like you have a lot of time to me.
Frill?
Keeping still is part of your job? You need to be ready to go all out at a moment's notice. What?
Frill?
Seems pretty proud of itself. Oh, it looks all sharp and serious, too. What's the deal with this frillfish?
That's funny.
Frill?
Oh, I see. Apparently it's not accepting drink orders. I guess we should ask another one. Wait a second. This is the frillfish we're supposed to talk
He's
to.
saving his energy.
That's the lazy one.
I like that guy. What can I do for you?
I already talked to him. He doesn't have anything new to add to this case.
Whoa, this is crazy. What if you fall off the edge of the ship?
Bye-bye, Tim.
You go into the water?
Probably.
I always wondered what that was like on a cruise ship. It's like, you fall off the edge and it's like, what happens?
Pikachu.
Maybe I shouldn't think about it.
Don't forget, I'm a Pikachu too, you know. Watch. Thunderball!
Yeah, that was great, Pikachu.
That was awkward.
Double team!
Oh, those are Pikachu's moves.
Coffee is a complex topic, Tim. But I'll share what I know with you. Detective Coffee Note number 29. A blend is when you mix together more than one type.
Okay, we've heard that one.
Yep. And coffee ruins your vocal cords, which is probably why Pikachu's voice is so deep when he has coffee. It actually does strip your vocal cords.
Oh, there's a frillfish down here. Ah, nuts. Can't go down there.
Oh, he's coming up! He's coming up!
Yeah, I know, but this is the one that orders drinks and stuff.
Oh.
Frill?
Frill.
Oh, never mind. About the unusual.
Frill.
You don't know, huh?
Frill, Will.
But you did run into an unusual customer. What do you mean?
Frill.
He was trying to order something that wasn't on the menu? And he was so persistent you had to chase him away? What was he trying to order?
Frill.
You don't know? He said he wanted a book? Trying to order a book? Whoever was making that mysterious order could be the owner of the suitcase. It's worth looking into. Hey, Frillfish, what was this guy like?
Frill.
He was lying around as if he owned the place, and he was blue. Maybe he was wearing blue clothing? Let's have a look around. Strange man.
I love interviewing these Pokemon.
Yeah.
Frill.
You say the Frillfish on the second floor actually did some work today for once?
Frill.
You're glad to see it finally take some pride in its work, huh? Must really be a slacker. If it's just doing its job is enough to impress its coworkers.
Yep, that's hilarious.
Okay, so the guy in the blue shirt. I'm guessing the dude over there. This guy. Yep.
Turbo engines, oh my gosh, yeah.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? Didn't you order something unusual from the Frillfish? Huh? Oh, you saw that? How embarrassing. I was trying to order a book. Huh? You can order books, too? Well, I thought you could, but it looks like I was wrong. Frillfish wouldn't take my order, so I gave up in the end. Why did you try to order a book? Well, this is actually my first time on this ship, and I was trying to blend in with the people. I saw someone getting a book from a Frillfish, so I figured that must be how I and these high-class people roll. Oh well. Do you know which Frillfish was the one carrying that book? To be honest, all Frillfish look the same to me. How about the one who received the book? Oh, that I can tell you. It was that lady on the deck chair across from here. The one with the chino. Oh, thank you very much. Right, let's go talk to that lady relaxing on the deck chair. Alright. So, the man in the blue shirt is not our culprit. She is!
Can I help you?
About the book.
Did I order a book from Frillish? No. Ordering a book from Frillish? I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, we spoke to someone who saw...
I said I don't know what you're talking about. Perhaps whoever spoke to you was mistaken about what they think they saw?
Objection! Playing innocent, huh? I don't think we'll get any answers out of her. But that doesn't mean we're out of options. Let's talk to her Pokemon.
Uh-oh.
Did your partner receive a book from a Frillfish?
Chino!
She did! Ha! I knew we could trust the Pokemon. Let's hear what they have to say. Right.
That's right, animals don't lie.
Wish I could talk to animals. Which Frillfish was it?
Chino!
The one with the sharp features on the second floor. That's the one that brought the book, huh? Thanks. Sharp features. You didn't notice? You need to work on your observational skills, Tim, if you want to be a detective. They all have different features.
They all look the same.
Do they really?
Wow, I'm just really bad at this. Chino!
Oh, the view was great from the second floor. So you went up there and got to look down from the edge of the second floor deck before your partner met with the frillfish. Before she met with that fish, huh? That must mean something. Was your partner acting funny when she was looking down from there?
Chino!
You don't know, huh? You were just playing a game of counting everything down on the first floor with her. Alright, thanks for the info.
Yay, that little Pokemon is so kawaii.
It's pretty cute.
Is that the mouse one? I think it is. That's not mine.
Yeah, my phone just updated. I'll see what it's about in a little bit.
Frill?
Hey, you! You're in charge of delivering books, aren't you?
Frill!
Oh, so you are! Do you think you could bring me one?
Frill!
You will if I order it properly. What do you mean? I'm ordering one right now.
Frill! Frill!
No use. What are we supposed to do? All it says is do it properly. I don't think it's going to tell us. Maybe there's some specific way to order it. Place an order.
Frill! Frill!
If we're going to place an order, do it properly. We'd love to, but you haven't told us what you even mean by that.
Frill!
You can't tell us. Well, great. This is getting us nowhere.
Yep. Somebody knows how to order a book.
Tim, come on. Tell me what your first impression of me was.
A weird Pikachu.
If you think there's another Pikachu as splendid as I am, good luck finding it.
Okay. It seems there was a specific way to order that book. Maybe it was something to do with what was written in that note. Also, remember that Chino told us its partner was counting something. Why don't we put all the information we have together? Case notes time. How do we order?
If we place an order with the Frillish on the second floor, it'll bring us a book, apparently.
Frillish.
So there's gotta be some secret in how we place an order. I don't suppose you found any hints on that note, did you?
Not that I know of. It's the event to be held in the room. It's a word on the mysterious note. It's a word on the mysterious note. Oh.
Now why do you think that?
Ha! First try.
Right! She was the one who got the book. She was super busy counting something. What was it? Now I remember. The umbrellas and yellow deck chairs. The number of umbrellas and the chairs. Now that's two different numbers. Can you think of anything related to this?
Maybe this one. Nope, that's a miss.
Let's see. Okay.
No, that's not right.
Oh, good job, Kiwi.
Now I get it. Here's the explanation. The two numbers stand for the number of teas and sugar cubes we order from Frillish. Yeah, at least that mystery is solved. Let's go place our order.
Order, okay. I still don't know how many chairs and deck stuff there. What?
Tim.
Alright, let's go find a spot where we can look down on the first floor. Didn't that one Pokemon say it looked down on the first floor from the end of the second floor deck? Yeah, we should have a look there. And where is that exactly? Not here. Not here. Not here.
So,
maybe?
Magic Pikachu can talk, Charles? That's pretty cool.
Pika, Pika! 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 Pika, Pika! Pikachu! Not seeing a way to count. I think I'm going someplace wrong. There's only one yellow umbrella.
Yep, and we are going to be covering Spider-Man PS4, guys, so thanks so much for asking about that.
We're currently playing a Marvel game right now, Marvel Strike Force, which has new episodes every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
True?
Place an order. Hey there, we finally figured out how to order. Frill. Then prove it. You asked for it. First thing is the proper type of drink. Iced tea. Next, we order the sugar cubes. How many do we want? 4? Alright, now how many drinks do we want? 4? That's it, Tim! Yeah. We got it wrong! Better luck next time. Seems like we've messed up our order somehow. Let me try again. Guys, what's the order for the tea and the sugars?
Frill?
Frill.
I'll watch the chat and see if somebody has it.
Okay. Iced tea is correct. Let's try... Amber, you have to keep scrolling through.
Okay, sorry. Does anyone know the order for the tea and stuff like that? Okay.
2 sugars.
Iced tea and 2 sugars. Thank you, Light Destroyer.
But there's no 2 listed. There's no 2. Try 6. Nope, wrong.
Alright, does anybody know the order of the coffee and the tea and stuff? Alright, Hilly and Rose. Hey, Hilly and Rose. Oh wow, I think I remember Hilly and Rose from another series. It says, I think it's 6 cubes of sugar... 6 sugar cubes and 7... Okay, 6 sugar cubes and 7 cups of tea. And then Extralina says, I think it's 6 sugar cubes and 7 iced teas. So thank you guys.
That's it, Tim. Yeah. Good job, guys. That's a crazy order. We did it! Here it is! Auctions catalog. It looks more like a menu than a book. It's an auction book. Yeah, let's see what's in it. Prime Treasure auction information. Please be sure to have your ticket with you. The dress code is semi-formal. Huh? What? Don't tell me. Dress code? That means it's basically telling us how we're supposed to dress up. So for this auction, we won't be able to get in unless we're wearing a suit and tie and... Wait, auction? That's what it says, yeah. So there wasn't going to be a show in that room after all. It's an auction. Look, it says this is the lineup for the auction. Detective's Cape, Henry Brothers Recipe Book, Mask of Antiquity. Hey, isn't that the mask, the one we were just looking at? The owner of that suitcase must have intended to put the mask up for bid. But the mask is a stolen item. Yeah, this is no ordinary auction. It's almost like a black market auction.
Oh my...
Tim, look! It's R! R's on the list too! You're right, it's on the list of items for sale. And it looks like whoever wins the bid gets exclusive buying rights for 6 months. We can't let that happen. We've got to stop them. We need to find a way to sneak into the auction, but how? I wouldn't worry too much about that. I think we'll be able to walk right in. It's said to have your tickets with you, and the dress code is semi-formal, right? What are you saying? All we need to do is meet the conditions. We'll worry about the dress code later. But there was that weird ticket in the suitcase. That must be the ticket for the auction. Let's go to the bridge and take a closer look.
It looks like there's no show in that room. It's a secret auction where they sell everything, even stolen goods. So now I'm curious if Keith is planning on attending.
So according to Amber, everybody on the ship is evil, like in that Chuck episode. Chuck.
Yeah, I feel like everyone on the entire ship is pretending to be normal, but they're really all bad guys.
So the case of the switched old suitcase and the location of R have led us both to the place the Prime Treasure Show. Let's talk to the captain.
That would be including Amelia, though.
Yeah, friend zone.
We already know she's evil because she friend zoned you.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello, Tim.
Is there a problem?
Well, yes. You see, the mask has gone missing.
Huh?
I took my eyes off it for a moment, and it disappeared.
So, do you think it was stolen?
No. The only ones in the room were me and Nosepass. Nobody else came in.
What could have happened?
Let's ask Nosepass. Hey, did you see anything?
Nosepass. No, Nosepass.
It disappeared in just the blink of an eye. How could that be?
Nosepass.
You say that's the truth, huh? So it's a closed room robbery. This should be very interesting.
So we have to solve the theft? Could be a super speed
The mask has
Pokemon.
gone missing too. Let's see if we can find any trace of it in the room.
I hope it wasn't Baker's Pokemon. That super speed Pokemon, Excel.
Yeah, Joey in the chat says the way you order the book reminds me of the part in Paper Mario 2. When you meet Don Pinata. You have to buy certain items in a certain order. Anyone get that same vibe? Yeah, that's very cool.
I'm not seeing any way to investigate inside this room. It's empty! No sign of the ticket or the note.
That nose Pokemon is weird.
Yeah, whoever got it, got us this time. We're not going to be able to get anywhere near Keith unless we solve this case.
Yeah, people were asking, like, in the chat, they were talking about why Pikachu has such a deep voice in this. And then they're like, oh no, Amber answered it already. Because coffee.
Yep. The mask really just disappeared. So you're saying staring at the mask the whole time, and then what happened?
Nosepass.
The ship changed direction, and the mask moved to where you couldn't see it for an instant? Things moved back to their normal position quickly, but the mask was gone. It moved only for an instant. What could have happened?
Nose.
Some cold water splashed onto your head when the mask was out of your view? Water? It doesn't seem like there'd be a leak anywhere here. Where did the water come from?
Water Pokemon? Nosepass.
You don't know? Oh, I get it. You can't look up, can you?
Oh, he can't look up? Oh, it doesn't have a neck or a joint there. I don't know.
We were entrusted with the safekeeping of the mask. We must find it. I'm more worried about the ticket than the mask. What on earth is going on? I was busy steering the ship when the incident happened. Nosepass suddenly started raising a fuss, so when I went to check on it, that's when I found out its contents were missing. The only ones in the room were you and Nosepass? That's right. So the mask and the ticket and the note all disappeared, huh? There were a few people who came and went before the incident. Of course, there was you and then 2 members of the crew. People entered and exited.
Fascinating.
About the crew. Yes, there was 2 crew members. One was in charge of steering the ship until I arrived, and the other came to make a regular report and left as soon as he was done. Where are those 2 now? They'll probably be hanging around the lounge. Got it. Thanks very much. I guess we should see what they have to say.
Yeah, let's go interrogate the guests.
I think we've seen all there is here. We need to get the mask and ticket, so we can infiltrate the auction. First, let's head to the lounge and talk to the crew members. Who came to this room? Okay.
Alright, so Ami in the chat says Nosepass always faces north because he magically faces north. That's cool. Thank you.
That's what makes him great as a compass Pokemon.
He's a compass Pokemon.
Excuse me, could we talk to you for a moment? Sure, what can I do for you? The captain told us that you were at the bridge today. Do you think you could tell us a little bit about that time? Did something happen at the bridge? I'll be happy to tell you what I know. I went to the bridge to deliver my periodic report. I didn't have much to report on, so once I was done, I left the room. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I did see Nosepass had a mask in front of it, but nothing besides... Oh! It wasn't in the room. There was a strange thing I noticed. Huh? What was that? When I stepped out into the hallway after delivering my report, I noticed it was wet. That's unusual. Yes, it is. It was the top floor, so we don't get any waves or anything. It could be the captain spilled a drink, I guess. That is odd. Thank you very much for your time. The floor was wet, huh? That does seem strange. Wet floor.
Thank you. Stevens. Oh, never mind. Forget it.
Oh, speaking of the bridge, while I was on the deck, one of our passengers wanted to know when my next trip to the bridge would be. What was this person like? Well, it was the famous chef. He made a point to double-check the time, even after I told him. He made it seem like it was something very important. Sorry, but do you have a moment? But why ask me? Well, the captain told us you had gone to the bridge, so... Oh, I see. I did manage to go to the bridge earlier. Has something happened? Yes, I'm sorry to say... This makes me sad. You make me sad. We prided ourselves on offering a safe, secure cruise. Don't worry, we'll capture the culprit in no time. Please, if there's anything I can do to help, just ask. About your time on the bridge. Well, I was on the bridge steering the ship, but I went back on break because the captain arrived and took over. Did you notice anything odd happen while you were on the bridge? Nothing on the bridge, no. The only thing out of the ordinary today happened when I was taking a break in the lounge, when the Pokemon next to me spilled its juice, and that's about it, really. Spilled juice! That's such a crime. Oh yes, I do remember seeing the mask. I was told not to touch it. It must have been very valuable. It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it, does it? It was placed in front of Nosepass, actually. He seemed to really like the mask. It was staring at it constantly. Maybe Nosepass thinks the mask is a Pokemon similar to itself. Okay, so that's everything. Frill? Place an order.
Frill.
Hold on, Tim. Since we finally have some nice coffee, when we have some time, we should head to the deck and enjoy the view of the ocean while we drink it. Sure, sounds good. What is it, Pikachu?
Hey, what's this? Mythical coffee. Did you see this? I'll bet it's good.
Pikachu.
I'll bet it's really good.
Starting to wonder if in the original Japanese version, if Pikachu was drinking sake and not coffee.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying. That crew member's testimony was interesting. Sounds like Gino was really interested in finding out what exactly the crew member was gonna, have on the bridge. So you suspect the chef, huh, Pikachu? I don't think that testimony is gonna be enough to say he's a suspect. You're right. If the testimony was all we had, but Gino also has motive for wanting the contents of the suitcase had a ticket for the auction, and there was something in the auction lineup that Gino would probably want, remember? R? Why would Gino want R? The recipe book. Exactly. Gino told us he was trying to recreate the recipes of the Henry brothers. He'd want the recipe book. So Gino stole the suitcase because he wanted the ticket? But how did he know the ticket would be in that bag? I think it's more likely that the suitcase is actually Gino's.
Dun dun dun!
This theft could be his reclaiming the contents of his own bag. We should find out what Gino's up to. Let's ask Amelia and Graham first. Now, where's Amelia, then?
So, Batman X says, the mystery is growing more and more suspiciously mysterious.
Suspiciously mysterious, yeah.
The mystery is growing more mysterious.
Ah, here's Graham. Oh, hello there. He was here for a while, but he headed out, saying he was going to the deck. Gino loves to go to the second floor of the deck when he needs to think. I should go find him, though. He wanted to sit on an interview with the captain. Let's head to the deck and look for the chef. Girl.
What's up?
Yes?
Gino? Sorry, I don't know much. I was doing my own research elsewhere. I'm sorry I can't be more help.
Whatever, friend zone.
I would help you, but I
don't care.
would have to pretend to care. Thank you, Steven says, hello, I've been a fan since 2011, since I was 9, and I've gone on college. Cannot thank you guys enough for the support. Thank you very much, Steven.
Thank you. Oh, hello, Tim.
Okay.
Thank you so much for helping me out earlier. Please don't mention it. I just hope they find your suitcase soon.
Aww.
Are you on your way somewhere? Oh no, I was heading back to our room. And your Pokemon okay? It's shaking all over. Are you sure it's not just still scared of you, Pikachu? Oh, he's worried about my Pokemon? You see, my darling here accidentally spilled its juice when we were at the lounge. It's been shaking like that ever since. I think it may have given itself a scare. So the Pokemon that the crew member was talking about is yours. Still, you spilled your juice? You clumsier than I thought. Ha! Snub! You didn't spill the juice. It was someone else's fault? What are you talking about? Snub! You say something invisible drank the juice, you saw it disappear right in front of you? Snub, snub! And you got surprised and growled at it, at which point the cup fell over at the same time. What looked like a Pokemon appeared for an instant and said, "My juice!" Huh? Snub! And it bumped into you when it made a run for it. Snub! It was wet and cold. Water again. Interesting testimony. The drink vanished. Oh, what is a Pikachu? So, this Pokemon's testimony was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, I wonder which Pokemon it is that it saw. It's definitely worth checking into. First, let's talk with Gino at the deck. Anything else to say? About the suitcase. Snub. Don't worry. I'm sure the suitcase will show up soon. Just be patient. Yeah, that was a waste of time. You.
Yes?
Yes? About the suitcase. It seems like the mask was in the suitcase and it was stolen. Oh dear! Who could do such a thing? I don't know yet, but I promise I'll capture whoever it is and get your suitcase back. I'd be happy to get my suitcase back, but please, don't do anything dangerous, Timothy. Old lady would call you by your assumed full name.
Somebody said, OX90 said, that Pokemon is called Snubble.
Snubble?
Yep, I guess he's just Snubble, and then he sounded it out for me, so Snubble.
Ah.
Yep.
Snubble. Who are you?
What is it?
Oh, hello there, Tim. What's up? About the mask. Apparently that mask has been stolen. It seems rather brash for someone to steal a stolen item. And who's the culprit? I'm still investigating that. You are? Oh, that's right. You're a detective, aren't you? Mr. Graham mentioned that to me. What's your alibi? So, how you been spending your day today? I've just been relaxing on the deck since I left the lounge, although one of the Pokemon at the pool decided to play a prank and splash me with water, so I came up to the second floor to dry off. Oh, that must have been a hassle. Well, yes, but it was a great way to get some time to think. I assume you were thinking about recipes? That's right. The Henry Brothers recipes, to be precise. I've almost got it. If I succeed in recreating them, it will again gain the attention of every gourmet in the world. Okay. I've heard there's a book with all the recipes in it. You mean Harry's Brothers recipe book? If it existed, I wouldn't be going through all this trouble. The recipes are all lost, and it's said that no one will ever be able to taste the Henry Brothers cuisine again. That's why recreating the recipes is something meaningful. This is becoming more and more like an interrogation. Do you think I'm the culprit? Oh no, it's not... Yes. Just so we're clear, I was on the deck ever since I left the lounge. You can ask around downstairs if you'd like. I'm sure someone saw me get doused at the pool. Doused. Ah, turning a bit nasty, aren't we? I'm suspicious of the chef, but it seems like he hasn't been to the bridge. We should gather some testimony about Gino. Maybe the Pokemon at the pool? Okay, let's go talk to the pool Pokemon.
And somebody said, Kevin said the drink is gone. I don't know if that, I wasn't paying attention too much.
Brian!
What's that? You're part of the show that happens at this pool? Well, what kind of show is that?
Brio!
You create balloons and can fit inside? What? That's pretty impressive. I didn't realize you had that kind of talent.
Yeah, that's a very nice compliment, Pikachu. Brio!
Wait, one of your balloons popped and splashed a person with water when you were playing with Lapras? What exactly happened?
Brio!
The balloon was empty. When it popped, a Pokemon suddenly appeared from inside. And the person got splashed from that, and the Pokemon fell into the pool. So wait, there was a Pokemon in an empty balloon? How's that possible?
Yeah. Brio! Aw, she's cute.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Pika!
Actually, even though he has a caring, Detective Pikachu is pretty caring about the Pokemon.
Ooh, that surprised me. Okay, I understand now. Right now, you obviously saw me in the balloon, but the one they're talking about was apparently completely different. Or completely empty. Can you turn off the sounds on your phone? Was that?
Sorry. No, I don't think it was my phone. I
Oh,
don't...
okay. Apparently completely empty, and the Pokemon that suddenly appeared in the balloon and fell into the pool then ran off toward some person. That person must have been Geno. But what does it mean? Is it saying that there was a Pokemon inside even though the balloon looked empty? There's no way to explain that unless it was an invisible Pokemon. Invisible, that's it! That Pokemon must be able to turn invisible. Which means... What does that mean, Pikachu? Oh, you're gonna tell us.
An invisible Pokemon. Water drops at the bridge. Of course, I got it!
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
A bolt of brilliance! Tim, I figured it out!
That's what you get, Pikachu. Alright, the one who stole the mask from the bridge must be that invisible Pokemon. That Geno certainly has an interesting partner. Let's think about how they may have done it. Okay, so we're going to think about how he did it with his invisible Pokemon. And how he's after a recipe book. Case notes time.
It's important we figure out how the invisible Pokemon committed the crime. Is there testimony that tells us when it got onto the bridge?
Tim. Switch with the captain, but there was nothing strange. When leaving the room, the floor was wet. Pokemon suddenly appeared from the balloon. The drink that was on the table suddenly vanished. No.
No, that's not right.
Water.
That's it. The invisible Pokemon fell into the pool, and then it came in with a crew member while it was still wet. Got that? That's why the floor was wet when the crew member left. Now we need to figure out how it stole the mask. After the mask disappeared, was there testimony that helps us figure out how?
He switched with the captain, but there was nothing strange. No.
No, that's not right.
Okay, what about this?
That's right! Somehow a drink disappeared. That must have been caused by the invisible Pokemon, too. I'll bet that anything that Pokemon puts in its mouth becomes invisible, which means the mask is in its mouth.
Okay. Now, how the crime, we know how it was committed. All we need to do is figure out exactly why the Pokemon is invisible. Or which Pokemon it is. I wonder if it could be Amelia's notes. Right, her hand-drawn Pokédex. Let's see if she'll let us have a look. To the lounge! Whoops, wrong door. Okay, Amelia's notes. Amelia. Amelia, can we have a look at your hand-drawn Pokédex?
Of course, but why?
We're close to solving the mystery of the suitcase. Hey, Tim! Here it is! This must be the Pokemon we're after! Whoa.
Kecleon?
You're right! I bet it's Kecleon here.
What about Kecleon?
I don't know for sure yet, but I think it might have the mask. Let's see. It says about this Pokemon it can become invisible, and it can hide the zigzag pattern on its belly. It will reveal itself if it gets surprised. This could be useful, Tim. Gather everyone. It's testimony time.
Everyone, I have solved the mystery.
Ha! I knew we could count on you, Tim. Please tell us who's behind this.
Right.
You got this. You know who did it.
I know who did it, huh? Let's say this Pokemon.
The one responsible for the missing item is a certain Pokemon.
Pokemon? But how? The captain assured us that he didn't see anything.
Right. Nothing suspicious entered or left the room. I'm afraid that you must be mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken at all. I'll tell you exactly how it went down. This specific Pokemon can make itself invisible, so the captain didn't see it. It snuck into the room with the captain and Nosepass and committed the crime while they were distracted.
Then, what happened to my bag?
The culprit still has your bag too, and is here in this room as part of this group. And so is the mysterious Pokemon.
Tim, look carefully. You see it, right?
Sorry, I was just changing the title to something more interesting. Who is the culprit? Gino.
I'll tell you the culprit. You, Gino.
What? Is
What?
this a joke? I don't know any mysterious Pokemon. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, you do. It's Kecleon, and it's right beside you.
Boo.
Oh, the mask!
Is this some kind of joke? I don't know this Pokemon. And what is the mask doing here? Still trying to play innocent, aren't you? Tell him what we know, Tim.
Tell him what we know. Okay, the secret auction.
Gino, you boarded this ship for a reason. To achieve your goal, isn't that right?
I don't know what you mean. I came for a vacation, not to achieve a goal.
You sure about that? I think the reason you're here is for the secret auction.
A secret auction? What are you talking about?
Right here's the proof. A list of all the items offered. It has the Henri Brothers recipe book. Coincidence? This is what you really wanted, isn't it? Do you remember what you said earlier? You were close to recreating the recipes of the Henri Brothers? Recipes that were lost forever? That was a lie. You were counting on getting the recipe book, weren't you?
What was I supposed to do, huh? I ran out of ideas for new menus. I need to amaze my customers, and that's a lot of pressure, all right?
Gino, why? You were a genius chef. I never expected you to do something like this.
No matter how talented you are, you'll get rusty if you stop trying to improve. Back to washing dishes for you.
Wow.
So Gino was the culprit, huh? All right, I guess that case is closed.
So, did he get arrested or what? Poke jail again? We solved the case of the suitcase, but there's still more for us to do. We'll have to infiltrate the auction if we want to catch Keith.
I didn't expect there to be a secret auction on this ship.
I doubt I could get in, wearing a hoodie.
You know what? I'll go investigate. I brought a dress for conducting the interviews.
What? I can't let you go alone. It's too dangerous.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to getting scoops.
I don't know. If only we could get past the dress code.
It sounds like it's a suit you need. Maybe my husband's jacket would work for you?
Are you sure? But it must be very special to you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm happy to help you out.
That's so nice of you.
Lucky you, Tim.
Sorry for the wait. I'm ready to go.
Wow. Looking good, Amelia. Tim, look.
You look really great, Amelia.
Thanks, Tim. You look pretty sharp, too.
That's nice to hear, huh? The suit's more classy than you are, but hey.
Oh, you're a very handsome young man. Oh yes, Pikachu, this is for you.
Huh? What's that? Ooh.
Pikachu, a tie. Miss Rose, thank you so much.
I'm confused. Is he friend-zoned or what?
I know, she keeps complimenting him, but yet she put him in the friend zone.
She's a master manipulator, that one.
Yeah, I mean, she needs to decide.
Yeah, she really does. She needs to decide, because she's just stringing Tim along. And Tim's not cool with that. We're all set. Now, let's go capture Keith. Oh, we are almost at the hour mark, so I think this is a great stopping point for today. And then we'll go after Keith tomorrow in our fancy duds. But anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching a live episode of Pikachu and Company. And I'm pretty sure we reached a save point, so I hope you guys have a great one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the auction on the cruise ship.
Vic thinks she's playing hard to get.
Oh, really? I don't know. But
alright.
We'll catch you guys later. Have a great night. And that is the last video for today. So tomorrow you've got some Adventure Pals, a Pokemon tournament episode, along with more Marvel goodness and Ni no Kuni. Until we meet again, God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!